Okay, welcome to the stream. I am Neozar. This is my FTL hard win streak, and we are on the world record up to 111 wins. And last time we started the Fed B, which is the last ship in the fourth cycle. We left off at the beginning of Sector 5, I believe, so we're just gonna jump in here and start settling in. So, fourth cycle hype, Dribrats, yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty pumped about it. It's been, I've had like moving goalposts for a long time, and since hitting 100, being the first person to finish the 4 cycles has been my next goal, so I'm pretty excited to be getting there, it looks like. Especially at it's a little trick. Last Fed A run definitely spooked me a little bit in the beginning there, so I'm glad to be looking like it's going to close out. I was a little worried going into another Fed ship that's so similar. And welcome, Dracula Lantern. Good to see you again. And of course, Sawyer, thanks for the good luck wishes. Hopefully you'll be able to swing by in time for flagship or something. But if not, that's totally fine too. We all work around schedules and time zones. Alright, Rock Homeworlds. I had no idea what kind of sector I was in. I could not remember at all. I know there's a purple sector coming up. I'm not sure if it's forced or not. I think there's 2 options of purple or something, and then I think the last one was like red again. 2 shields and 3 engines, which is alright for Sector 5. It's starting to get where it's like can be more problematic if you can't make up for it in other ways for sure. If we had cloaking, it'd be no problem at all. Yeah, next goal for this run is either cloaking or 10 damage volley. Yeah. I mean, definitely cloaking is like what I want to just try and float for. I'm wondering if I should be getting hacking 2 or something. Like, I'm not even sure why I really need hacking 2 on it. I mean, I guess it's like if it's dangerous weapons, I need to keep them down for longer. But I feel like most of those times it's just like an evasion hack or something, and I do 4 damage to their weapons through 3 shields or something. Yeah, 3rd shield. That's like, yeah, if I start taking hull damage, I'll go up to like engines 4 and hacking. It's really like thinking about, okay, well, what's the worst? If I ran into the absolute worst fight I possibly could at my very next jump, like, how bad is it? What do I do? Can I get out of it, And like right now, I kind of feel like it's yes enough that I can just like take a jump or 2. See if we find a store, because it might be like, oh, well, this and this are the stores, and so I really don't want to spend scrap. Or it might be, these 2 or something, or I don't even see one of them. But I'm thinking, also like looking at this layout, probably could have like researched what, distress ships show up in Rock Homeworlds. But honestly, I'm going to go here just because I want to see this jump. So it doesn't really, unless this was like a gross hazard, I'd just go here no matter what, really. We got 5 crew, so we picked up an NG early on, which is like amazing. The ship wants a 4th crew member so bad, and then we got the envoy also. So we're doing all right with that. Definitely a ship. Some ships can get away with less crew easier. This ship definitely struggles if you can't like have a multiple crew on each end. Yeah, I think I'm feeling good here. Picked up the battery. We have scanners, right? Nothing else. No missiles. That's right. So Lito's just like, he's just chilling there. We'll probably just sell it first chance at this point. Continue. All right. Asteroid field. All right. So that's not worth chasing. Like, I want to see as many jumps as possible because of the stores, but I'm not so desperate that I want to like risk the worst fights, which are usually the hazards. So, like, I'm not going to go there. Also, it's like we might catch that beacon anyways. It's a pretty decent layout. Needs to be deleted. That's pretty good. Yeah, alright, so we'll just take the distress. Something's there. What do we got? Honestly, I'm pretty tempted to give them fuel. We could get a sector map and stuff from this. 10 fuel's not great, but it's not terrible. And we know there's 2 stores here, so it's, the odds of us not being able to get to either one for some reason are pretty low. Like, ideally, we're going to get to both. I'll sacrifice jumps to go to stores and whatnot. So yeah, I think we can spare the 2 fuel. Upgrade reactor by 1. All right. I mean, that's economically, that's a great trade. It, you know, is entirely hinges upon you not running out of fuel then and being able to like buy it. And, you know, having store right there is pretty clutch to that. It's like I almost want to jump here first anyways in case it's like, you know, I could double back and still hit both of them. I mean, it's not like the end of the world. If I do that, I can still get to there. Although then I don't know if those are probably not safe after that, right? And then maybe they are. I don't know. I feel like it's better to look. I'm not so desperate to get to the store ASAP now that I know it's there. Alright, that's fine. I'm not going to chase this one though, because that's fine. Right? Because it's like I can't really... If it is there, I can't get to both anyways. Promise to help. NG crew. 50 scrap. Alright. And a fuel. That's great. We were looking for some kind of reward here. We weren't making any money yet. It's like we had enough for cloaking, but not enough, you know, and then we could sell the Lido for fuel, but that's not an ideal setup. And they have cloaking. And 4 fuel, so not amazing, but enough. So buy cloaking. Not buying a hull laser 1. I mean, the heavy 2 is tempting, but that's not going to really work out, I don't think. Like, we just don't have enough scrap on hand. This only sells for 10. And that's just planning for, like, the way future. Because, you know, this would round out our volley very, very nicely. But cloaking's more important by far. I'm sure I could get away with just doing that too, but... It's like, and I'll take the 10 scrap at this point. Alright, drone parts are fine. Repairs are fine for what's going on. Yeah, I'm not selling anything to buy like the heavy 2 or something. That's a bad move. Yeah, 12 Jan. You know, I would love to pick that up. I was like trying to think of a way to make it work. If this scanner's got me there, I'd possibly do it, but they don't. We're two scrap short still, and I'm not gonna not buy all the fuel they have. Maybe the next store will have them. All right, just 1 tab, no reloader tab. I'd totally buy a reloader. I'm just gonna go to all the empty jumps because I care about finding stores and making no scrap more than I do about like making scrap and maybe not finding a store. Oh hey Fifi Rico, no worries. Sorry you're gonna miss it, but thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Good to see you as always. Yeah, 112, and then it's just, you know, doing it again. I've done it 4 times, so why not just keep doing it? I can do it 4 more times. You know, unless I start going crazy about it. Alright, we got a free reactor upgrade a little while ago, so I don't need to worry about getting reactor here. Just move on. Except the passenger, sure. So we got Ariadne sitting in the cargo secretly now. The rock princess. I'm not gonna mess with that. I mean, it can't be that inefficient with jumps, though. Let me think about this. I mean, I actually got to look that up because the rewards actually aren't super amazing, if I recall correctly. I know one of them is you get, I guess you get a rock in a fight. It's like, if you think about it that way, that's not bad. And the other one's like an augment, I think. Scrap, and you're like a bad person. Alright, let's see. The question mark. So it's either low scrap and augmentation, or a rock crew member and a fight where you either get medium or high scrap, depending if you crew kill. So it's like, that's not bad, but I don't know if it's worth wasting jumps, or do we want to go to the sun? Let's see. We get 5 jumps before the exit here. I really wish this and this connected, you know? I mean, Ariana can also just, like, come along for the ride secretly in our cargo. Kind of escapes her, thing that way anyways, and she doesn't have to, like, work on the ship. We'll keep her alive. No one's gonna die here. Alright. Green moss-like appendage. Oh, baby. You're cloaking? No, you're boarding. Big missile. 3 shields. We have 10 drone parts. We can just hack something. I mean, honestly, we could probably... Should we crew kill them? We can get away with that. With our volley and cloaking. Oh, you got another laser there. Oops. I mean, it's still kind of okay. That's kind of not cool, though, like, at all. I'm not into that. I'm gonna get punished here for being, like, really greedy and playing reckless because I'm excited about the 4th cycle. That'd be appropriate, probably. Not too concerned about it, though. See, I really want, like, a mantis now or something to, like, none of these crew are ideal for running around. I can do the human, but I want them back in time, so it's not great. How are my lasers set up here? Oh, that's right. I can't put 2 in the front now. See, I should have kept the Lido so I could swap 2 weapons into the front still. I think it'll be okay. I can put everything into weapons here and see what happens. Yeah. So mostly I just wanted to, like, deal with that first, and it's like I'm still gonna try and go for an O2 thing here, I think. But, like, yeah, I want to keep this offline before anything else goes on. I don't know if it's gonna fire before. I mean, we'll cloak it if it does, and probably dodge it. Probably is usually good enough. I'm wondering at this point if maybe I can't put, like, 1 shot into the oxygen at the end there. There we go. Ooh, I got fire in the weapons too, nice. Alright, so you can definitely go fight him at this point. I mean, it's probably too late, but... Well, yeah, they're just gonna wait until he's low health. Whatever. So we're gonna find out if they have piloting that's higher than level 1. Doesn't seem that way. Whoops. Sorry. That was a little rude of me, I guess. Nice thing is this also breaks off the clone bay. But yeah, I don't know if this is really going to happen. Maybe because there was fire in there, so that's lower oxygen. Unless it was, like, still level 3 probably when they got the fire out. In which case they went back up, like, instantly. Well, maybe we get some resist. Just feel the need to, like, do a little bit more to them. And it's like this, maybe this is level 1, we'll get lucky. Or they'll just, like, give us a surrender that's worth taking. That works too. I don't have to worry about, like, probably messing up that crew kill. I mean, take any damage. Cool. So shield shard booster, like, I'll probably hold on to that until there's something I, like, really gain from selling it. Or I fill up my augment slots or something and worry about, like, having to waste something leaving behind. I don't know. Even then might not matter. Because it's one of those things, it's like... I basically feel like it's not really ever worth buying. I mean, like, totally... Whenever I say stuff like that, it always excludes, like, the very late game where if there's, like, literally, like, there's nothing else you can do that has value, like, it really doesn't matter what you spend it on. And this totally gives you something. But the only situation where it'd be like vital, I guess, is if it's like you have like horrible offense still, but just like tons of scrap somehow, and you can just like buy everything you can, and there's no offensive options. But like it still provides a benefit. So if you don't need this scrap, like it's totally worth using it. It's just not worth like using scrap on that over something else usually. Which is true for like so many of the augments. Alright. So 69 scrap. I'm just gonna float this still. Like ideally one of these is a store and we can get to it, but we'll find out. Intruders on board. They're using Mantis tech to board us. So specifically Mantis, you know, I guess that's why they don't have a teleporter system. Oh, they're docked with a damaged Mantis fighter? I don't know. That's familiar, but interesting. Really, just one rock, too. That's kind of sad, actually. Not too concerned here, because this timing generally going to work out in my favor. Do I go for an oxygen kill again? Maybe not, though. We'll see. Just like, does that mean I'm doing a volley first? I'm going to try to be greedy and do a crew kill here with an oxygen hack again. Probably. Level 2. That's a little more reasonable, at least. Trying to think about how I want to split this up. Actually, I didn't need to do that like at all. I don't know why I just used my battery. So I'm trying to think about the time because this is 5 seconds slower, but it's manned, so they're a little bit closer. But I have max shields training because it's the envoy. Because at first I was like, I'll just cloak and split the volley, but it's like, it might not even matter. Oh, and I have the shield charge booster, and I dodged both of them. Alright. I was like, yeah, shield charge booster. That should be fine then, right? But I can just dodge it also. Alright, so as long as we hit the hack before it's completely broken, it does its full thing. So nice. Alright, so their evasion sucks apparently. I don't think they dodged anything. Or we just got like crazy lucky. Thing, you don't always know like when RNG really favors you, like maybe their evasion's like the minimum it can be here, it's not that big a deal. Or maybe it's like the maximum, I just got like crazy lucky with a 7-shot volley that all of them hit. Oh, Badger, here you are. Oxygen hack. You missed it. I just did an oxygen hack on the ship before, and it was level 3 oxygen. And then it didn't matter because it gave me a good surrender. You guys are all trying to mix it up here. I still kind of want to shoot this like a little bit. Here we go. I guess it misses. There's all of your ability to do damage. But like I think this should be fine here, and with a level 1 hack. I guess I could like heal you or something. I guess get you out of here, yeah, that makes sense. Got for some misses here. No. Yeah, I can do that. No, I can definitely do that if I miss, too. It's like I'm pretty sure I've got like a while. Well, I guess I'll see if I dodge first. Yeah, all right. I was like, I feel like this is coming soon, but I think I've got the time on this one. All right. Good. You'll be done soon. Okay, whatever. Let's just shoot the weapons a little bit so I don't have to worry about it so much. We'll just keep missing. Alright, so it's just this guy now. Healing Burst. Alright. What a weapon system. They could use the Healing Burst. Alright, yeah, that worked out pretty well. I really don't want to go to an asteroid field. Trying to avoid a whole rock sector without any. Well, we got three. We got three more. Oh, hey, Tui Quake. Good to see you again. The quest is the Rock Bride escort. I mean, I don't really care about a store that much, I guess. I feel kind of bad about, like, abandoning the Ariadne quest. Just, like, no matter what, either I have to take this asteroid, which I'm just being really reluctant about, or I have to, like, waste a jump. Okay, I'll go here and I'll see what this is. And it's like, if that's a store, I'll go there, or whatever, maybe I'll do the double. And if not, I'll go just, like, the Ariadne thing. Pick up a rock crew member, maybe pick up an augment, see how we feel about it. Yeah. Just take this fight, see what happens. But yeah, now we can, this is good, you know, we don't need the Lido to swap our weapons anymore. Good pointing that out. Big missile. Look at their doors. I'm glad I'm not boarding them. Med bay. The big oxygen room. Is always kind of an interesting one on these ships. Rocks value their, it's like a thing, you know, the Rock B has oxygen level 2, only ship that starts with it. Ship's got their big oxygen room. Only 2 shields. So I think we're just gonna shoot at their weapons and hack their weapons and maybe like possibly get a crew kill if we get fires and then can break their oxygen and it'll be out of oxygen in the weapons room or something, I don't know. Without mind control, it's pretty unlikely we're gonna get anything, but gonna be kind of greedy here, I guess. Probably could have actually saved that. That's fine. Terrible evasion again. All 7 shots landed on the first one. Yeah, this is Pike Beam, loves this. You can do through here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's definitely a 7 swipe. I think there's one this way also that's 7, like the same kind of thing. Might be a couple different ones. So good. No fires, so like whatever. I'll just split up our shots a bit. And go watch. No, that's not good. Surrender. There's a fire, but I mean, that's not gonna do anything. We need a lot more than that. I shot your laser out of the sky. You fool. 37 scrap. Alright. That's a fight. I mean, I guess, let's think about this. If I only get 2 jumps before this exit, it's pretty lame. I mean, I could always dive, but I'm not going to, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess it's either we get this fight and then exit, or we waste 1 fuel and we get a crew member and a fight. So, Rock Bride, here we come, I guess, right? I mean, probably if that was a store, I'd probably go there and dive. I don't know, should we hunt for a store and possibly dive? Is that more exciting? Or should we go to the Rock Bride event? I'm leaning Rock Bride. I feel bad that she's just like sitting in the cargo hold. Yeah, I know, Asteroid, that's like the right play probably, because Asteroids really doesn't matter here. I'm totally fine. Oh, really bad. Also bad you wouldn't go Asteroids and then this and then this and then exit or something. You know, I'd probably, if I was like really trying to play like optimally, that's probably the play right there. And then dive, also just like upgrade engines right now, so diving safe. Maybe cloak or something too. But, you know, that's like if I'm a computer. I'm not a computer. That's not what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't feel like doing a store and a dive. That's lame. You want to pick this route through the sector? Yeah, no, it's a janky route that went to a bunch of empty beacons, just searching for, you know, optimal store finding. And we still only found one. Because I kind of gave up on that like halfway through. Hey, Guillotine Girl. Great to see you as always. Welcome to the pretty easy run. At least as it's looking right now. Maybe I'm also like avoiding fights for no reason. Store hunting. But we got cloaking now, so I don't need to store hunt as much. So it's like either augment and low scrap. Most augments kind of suck. Pretty unlikely to get a good one. Or we refuse to comply and we're like a good person and we get a crew member and a fight. So I think that's just like a win-win-win scenario. Yeah, the Grand Basilisk. That's true. It's the Grand Basilisk Chief Aide interrupting us. It's not the Grand Basilisk that's here. I know this is tempting me for the reloader, but I did it the one time. I feel like I like handed her over and I got something like really bad. And I was like, I think I got hacking stun, and I deserve this. So if I hand her over, I'm gonna get hacking stun, and it's just gonna make me sad. And we don't have a rock on board, so we do this. Maybe we'll get the fire station event, and we'll get a reloader from that. Like shields trained and everything. What a baller! I have gotten triple reloader on a Fed ship. I'm pretty sure. I think I have a screenshot of it somewhere. I think I got triple reloader with 3 burst laser 2s on Fed A, and I was like really sad I couldn't get the 4th. Hacking stun's not necessarily bad if I'm not boarding and also don't have mind control. Honestly, I just like it's burned me so many times. It's kind of evil and I hate it. I'll be honest. But I'd still like take one and try and sell it, you know, even if I had boarding. Yeah. I don't really want to put you, like, that's a terrible spot to put you, honestly. I can just put you on shields and move Envoy. I think I might move Envoy to engines and then move you to sensors. Because Envoy's already trained, so they can go where they want. Just make sure I'm not going to mess up my power here. Yeah, big laser, heavy ion. I do get better scrap if I crew kill them. But, like... yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't be hard, because this is nothing to me, these two. I only have 2 shields. So, let's see what their oxygen level is. And if it's worth trying to do that. Get high scrap instead of medium. Also, that's why, it's like, what happened there? It's because my Zoltan was running through hacking. And they, like, power swipe me there. Level 2, alright, cool. We can probably do that. And you're just green training, but that's fine. Shields training is not crucial. Alright, how do I want to do this? Let's do these at the weapons. Oh, right before. This is a frame away from being too late to do that, unless this misses. But like, look at that's so close to hitting. Boom. Got the hack off just in time. Oh, and that one missed. Nice. We don't need extra damage. So we can just cloak this if it does fire at us. You know, I'll probably do like a little more damage to their weapons. We'll see. Yeah. I meant to do all those at once. Yeah, still just took the navy muck line. So I want to do one more damage to this system. Alright. We're not getting that really unlucky, like hit 5%, 5 shots in a row. Oh, you started recording result shield versus envoy? Gosh, yeah. I feel like there's times where I felt that, but then there was definitely a time period where I got Zoltan Shield like 5 or 6 times in a row. Or like almost every single time for a little while. And then I was like, yeah, it's just like the RNG thing being swingy. Like 50-50 odds are just so like swingy over until you get to like large sample sizes. They really just are working hard to not lose their burst laser here. Aha! Gotcha. Alright, that timed pretty well. So that'll get him down to the red very soon at least. I don't need oxygen. Alright, they do though. I can just like, I kind of want to flex though by just like powering mine needlessly, you know. Are you gonna make it? I don't think you're gonna make it, Tack. And that's not looking good for the rest of your friends then. I guess I'm supposed to be like trying to get a surrender offer just in case. Oh wait, no, this is still the Rock Bride event. I'm just taking forever. Grand Basilisk dispatches entire fleet. It's just time to take your pick from the wreck before you jump out of their reach. Alright, so yeah, you piss off the Grand Basilisk and he just tries to like wipe you out. But you still get high scrap. Nice. Thanks for like giving me the time to like oxygen kill your escort and not interfering until they were dead. I appreciate that. Because I certainly took my time. Yeah, like I think this kind of stuff, like they hint at the RPG elements in FTL, and there's totally a time when that was like one of the main things I wanted more of out of the game, was that kind of stuff, because it felt like no matter what, like, you know, RNG was in control to a certain extent. Oh cool. That's a weapon. I'll throw that up there. And I think that's really cool. Like I think that's definitely one of the more interesting things about multiverse is like the ship unlocking and the role-playing side of it, like whatever, like role-playing game side of it, of like, you know, having more meaning behind your crew and those kinds of things. So we're gonna go slug home over slug controlled, right? There's more beacons there. It really doesn't matter much here. Yeah, the entire rock civilization, yeah. Although, I don't know, I feel like they've just got like lots of little like feudal states or something. They don't seem quite as like dominating government as the Zoltans. Time to go to a store first, I think, since we're forced into it. That's classic Slug Sector. They should just always have a forced first jump store. I don't know what this junk is though. I mean, we're getting rid of that. Let's see. For a second, I was like, I'm slightly tempted to buy a slug. I'm like, wait, I have a slug. Making sure there's not like more stores right away. No, I'm not going to do that right now. Definitely want to do that. Yeah, I mean, right now the Charge Iron's like totally, a solid weapon. It's not super synergistic with this kind of weapon setup, I don't think. But if I don't find another weapon, it's like I could throw it online or whatever against the Zoltan Shield. It's better to use it. So I'll just hold on to it unless I'm like at a store and there's something I want to buy, or I find a weapon I'd replace it with, like another laser heavy thing or whatever. But like I'm definitely not like rushing into powering it up. Like if this was like another burst laser 2, I'd probably be more inclined to jump up weapon power right now. Just trying to think about. Don't want to do that right now. Don't want to do that. That. I could probably even do that, honestly, but. With clacking, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's like I can also probably get away with doing nothing here, but I don't think that would be the ideal play. I think I'll do this. Maybe buy a power bar. Alright, yeah, that's fine for now. I'll probably go up to 3 shields soonish, just because I'm far enough ahead in the run that like I can just play a little safer. But, we'll see. Also, I know there's at least one more store in the Nebula sector, and then possibly one outside of the Nectar sector. Outside of the Nebula is the word I'm looking for, I think. Not sure anymore. Really? That's all you have for weapons here? Sector 6, you just have 5. I mean, that's got to be an Artemis. There's no way you only have 4 weapon power right here. Do we just do an evasion hack? Probably. I mean, we can crew kill this ship pretty easily, actually. Unless they have, like, level 3 teleporter or something crazy. I mean, even then, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I think we do this. So the idea here is we basically just want to drop these guys really low and then let them go back, and then let these guys come over and kill them, and then shoot these guys in the clone bay. Kind of crew kill you can do often, like from Sector 1 already. These kind of things show up. But sometimes these still are useful to do later in the run. Especially with the Fed ship, since you won't have a teleporter or mind control a lot of time. You just have cloaking hacking is usually best. You miss out on some of those like other crew kills. Yeah, I was pretty sure we were going to be a little too late because I knew they'd both go offline, definitely. But I was like, we're probably a little bit too late to actually turn it off because we don't have a reloader. But we have 100% dodge, so it's fine. Where are these guys at? Hopefully we're not like too late here to save them. Also, we'll get off doors. Alright. So we just let them punch hacking here for a moment. They'll teleport him back soon before they manage to break it, I'm pretty sure. Right? I guess they have a level 1 teleporter, geez. Give me a little repair training in there, I guess. The worst part about that is that it gives him more time to repair before they teleport over, but it shouldn't be that big a deal in the end, I don't think. I can go heal a little bit or something. Yeah, because they're going to bring the Artemis online first. But it's like cloaking is back online by now, so it's kind of okay. So yeah, I'm going to let them do this, because I do want to get this crew kill if I can. So I'll let the Artemis fire once if it needs to. Alright. That's a dumb position for you to go to. Alright, so let's see. He's like one shot from dead and he's going to weapon, so if we do that, I don't know if they got a buffer point up for this or not. Hopefully not. Oh really, he was at more than 15 life? That's surprising. Thought they were both below that. Kara's at 11. Oh. Alright, we dodged it. I just want you guys to kill them as quickly as possible if we can. Well, maybe Volley will time that'll shoot them at the same time, right? Yeah, I guess you're getting kind of close. We will not accept surrender, and goodbye, Kara. $59 scrap and 3 fuel. Alright, so that worked out nicely. Nice safe crew kill. Hey, Colin Umadin. Glad to see you here. Oh, you just got the diplomacy achievement? Yeah, that one can definitely be a pain. It's one of those ones where it's like, I think I got it without even realizing it's supposed to be hard because it's just a very RNG dependent one. Like the first time I got it. And then there was like some other, when I was like unlocking it on tablet or something, it like took forever. Alright. Bunch of ship jumps here. I'll just keep taking them, I guess. I guess I'll skip that one because I do want to find the other store and check if that's a non-nebula store. So we'll go here next. Yeah, your last achievement is kill 10 rocks. Honestly, there's a bunch of achievements I've never gotten in this game. I've skipped a bunch of them, for sure. Alright, I'm just going to take another jump here before I upgrade more. Alright, improved oxygen. This is an annoying ship though. Mind control and cloaking. And 3 shields. And a fast missile. A little obnoxious, but it's okay. Just do that. I'm gonna hack their weapons, honestly. It's such a good room to hack on the ship. Like I'm not aiming for a crew kill here at all, but just do it right outright. And there's this, yeah, level 1 mind control at least. Just put everything in the weapons to start. See how it goes. Alright, 2 shots, that's not so bad for just hoping for the best. You can cloak the first one of that. It's like definitely an evasion hack probably would have been better here in some ways. Like definitely for getting a better first volley. It's just like, I don't like the evasion hacks on the ship. That's a big part of it. It's like these isolated side rooms. I mean, I guess it's, 2 tile room is nice. So shoot your Artemis. I guess I want to volley first. This doesn't really make it in before cloaking usually. So this might be too optimistic firing these even. Because this is gonna make, this isn't gonna make in time. I have to wait. It's foolish to hope. Yeah, you can see, like if I had volleyed, they'd be in the air while they cloaked also. So instead I get to just shoot right away. Well, almost right away. Just wondering if I try and hit something else here a little bit too. See what happens, I guess. There we go, that was a good volley. Nice, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, we got fire and shields too, nice. So now we have time, because it's like, our volley was the second they uncloaked. So I'm gonna actually try and take out cloaking here. Do that for now. Alright, got their cloaking down, shields down to 1. Then we'll just kill them in the weapons here. Oh, almost. All right, 48 scrap, awesome. Mantis and Roxy. Mantis like, it starts out so bad, but it's my favorite Mantis ship once it gets going for sure. Just because I like clone bay boarding a lot, relative to a med bay board. Like I feel like it's just a lot more flexible through the run, and the drone control on Mantis B is kind of annoying. But the start for Mantis C is like, it's tough. It is a tough ship to start out on. It just takes so much damage, and it's like pretty inefficient at most fights. Roxy, though, I feel like is a decent ship. Usually I try to move away from the Swarm pretty quickly, but I hold on to the Heavy Crystal on that one, because the Heavy Crystal can last all game, but Swarm, some people like Swarm. It's a little too inconsistent for me. Like I don't really want my missiles doing what a flak does, although it's helpful like early on when it's all you've got. It's better than just relying on a single missile. Let's see, med bay, no extra systems here. Definitely a lot of pew pew though. I mean, I'm being greedy and trying to get like a lot of crew kills still apparently. What do you got? Oh, level 1 oxygen too. That makes it so easy. Although it's pre-manned because they have 5 crew and they man oxygen over doors. I think there's one other system they man over doors also, maybe. Maybe not. But like where it doesn't matter. I can't remember. Might be like artillery. So it's not really relevant. So let's see. I'll fire. See, there's like at least like 2 frames here, right? It's not quite as close as that other one. Yeah. Apparently I'm doing... Wait, did I not hit? I hit battery and not hack. And I checked that it was so close too. Whoops. That's just me being foolish, I guess. I thought I totally meant to click hack there. It's kind of funny. So now we gotta wait for him to repair it, whatever. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna turn the power off on it so we can repair it faster. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're fine on this one so far. You're not gonna get there in time. No, not at all. Sometimes I'm just like, let me prove to myself that I'm right and that this is the wrong choice. Almost done with that one. Ooh, now he goes to heal. Nice. He'll be locked out. That was the real thought there, you know. Gotta let him out first. I mean, not really, but... That's just 2. Okay. So is this firing soon? Not paying enough attention to it. Obviously it just fired. So it's firing soon now. I don't know if I'd say the AoE is way smaller than the flak. I mean, it is smaller, but it can still, like, it's less about not hitting the ship often, I feel like, but just not hitting the room you want it to. You know, it's because you can very easily fire all 3 at a 1x2 room and not hit it. In my experience, at least. Almost out of oxygen. I guess I should just save these because I do have to shoot this again. So let them out. Turn it right back on. Not paying enough attention to what's going on here. I'm cloaking just in case. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like I should be cloaking here. Yeah, that was about to fire. And see, I catch myself sometimes. I was like, I'm not paying attention. I just feel like this is the time. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that would have clipped me. Not positive, but. Down to 2. I guess, wait a second. Alright, I'm not going to do too much damage, that's fine. We will not accept surrender. You're dead. You gotta be so close. Oh yeah, flak 1. Alright, well there goes the charge ion, I guess. Yeah, it was at least a level 2. I don't know if it was level 3 or not. Wasn't paying enough attention there. Alright, so flak. I mean, I guess I'll be charging you over that. I mean, I guess I won't be, right? So that's something. This is something fun, right? I put you guys up in the front because you fire first, so you have to wait, and then you're the slowest one. Little ones in the back, big in the front. Alright, up to 10 projectiles here. Maybe, my guess is, no, I was going to say for a second, I was like, maybe there was a hull breach. Not a hull breach, what the fuck? What am I breaching the hull with? I'm trying to think what would lower them. I don't know, maybe there's a fire and it went out because of oxygen or something. Hey, a coffin ship. Man, I'm down to 6 drone parts. That's kind of nutty. Like, I don't really need to use one against you, do I? Kind of do. Make it safe enough. It's fine. We'll get more. I can stop chasing some of these crew kills later if I want to. So initially, I don't want to do that much damage to it if I can avoid it. I want to do 1 damage to it so I can get the... Man, your dodge is nutty. Ideally, my goal there was to do 1 damage at least, to lure the slug in there, and then I shoot it a bunch and just kill him in there and break the system that way. But they have nutty dodge apparently. There we go, that works. Get a bunch of fires. Right, that's done. Cloak. Alright, so we should be pretty set now, I think. Just sit and wait. Oh, well, Badger, the slug repair gel, that was my point there. Because, like, if there had been a breach, it would have been repaired automatically and then, like, drawn the crew to repair it or whatever. But, obviously, that still was on a pretty faulty premise. Yeah, we call these ones coffin ships because there's these 2 rooms that are isolated, so they can't fix the oxygen room. And then this guy's just stuck in there. And so they're just so easy to crew kill for any ship because you just break the oxygen room and wait. And as long as you can stand their weapons, they'll die eventually. Yeah, on not hard, there'll be 2 crew in the main cabin. That's right. Because they man shields over engines. But it still has the isolated oxygen room that you can break. But it does make them a little trickier. It is easier to kill these ships on hard since they just have the 1 crew in there. I guess in some ways. With a 2-man teleporter, it's easier when they're not separated. We can also shoot him a little bit if we feel like it. Like hope for fire. Hey, a defense scrambler. That's worth a 40 scrap plus 46 scrap as a reward. Pretty good. Right, and one of these 4 is a store because we've only seen 1 store. And then one of these is like 50-50 chance of being a store. So we'll just float for right now since we definitely have a store coming up soon at least. There's a store. Yeah, maybe take these 2 and then this store. I guess I should actually see because the curve is kind of right up by the exit here. Probably do that. I'll just take one of them first. And I can also like go around the store in a funny way or something maybe. Yeah, I'll go down here. All right, Mantis. Wow, they're fans of lasers. They know what they're doing here. They're just buying up lasers. I can respect that. But we have such a good volley. We can just do it. We don't need to evasion hack, right? So we're gonna wait though and let this guy do the little weapons room shuffle. Oh, gotta run out of the weapons room. Oh, gotta run into the weapons room. Classic. Alright, so we're gonna do the like ultra fast venting here. Fed B specialty. You just run into there. Mantis just run ahead of you. I guess you could like try to help out. Got him. Got two of them there. So many fires, I guess. They don't look happy, I'll be honest. Yeah, they're all like almost dead at this point. I might let them just die because this oxygen's broken and they're all really low health. So I think honestly, if we just play the patient game here, it kind of works out for us. If the fires go out, they might like try to break in there and repair. Although since it's low oxygen, probably not. So they might just chill. They don't run, so I can maybe shoot them like a tiny bit. I don't know if it really matters though. Because like I can't shoot all. Well, I guess if they're all one hit from dead, I could systematically take them out one by one. Nope. Got one of them. But yeah, I can only do one more damage here, so it doesn't work out that way. Unless they both went in that room again. So we just gotta wait. Damn, if they had the doors, would have been the fire may have spread better. Alright, 53 scrap. And 4 fuel. Just gonna go to the store now. Cool. Sell that. Like, I mean, I don't know. I might sell both of them because I don't like leaving stuff behind. Like, that's so much scrap. I can't not sell that. But then if I'm going to go buy that, obviously, I can't not buy that. I don't really like, because it's like if I find whatever, if I find a garbage augment or a good augment, no matter what, I gotta leave something behind. And so whatever, I really don't need it. So I'd rather like not gamble this scrap. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, honestly. Drone parts. Tiny bit of repair. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this run, I'll be honest. I'm not sure what it is, but something about this run feels like it's going pretty well. Buy buoys for one jump. Thought about it for a second. I mean, honestly, it can price out that way because it's what, 28 scrap, assuming you can sell it. You can easily make 28 scrap for one jump in Sector 7. Alright, so let's see. What do we have before the exit here? I mean, it depends what jumps we take. If we take all non-nebula jumps, we probably just barely get 5. Actually a little more than just barely. Because I didn't see that one. Yeah, so let's go there. And also makes it a little easier then. To do 5 since one will be a nebula. So we'll go there first. Alright, nothing else here, right? I'm not buying crew. I don't need any of this stuff. I mean, fire beam's always fun with a pre-igniter, right? I can't imagine the last time I did that. Probably at some point. I know I've done pre-ignited bio beams. Alright, no cloaking or anything, right? Just gonna throw out an oxygen hack. Alright, yeah, that seems worthwhile. Fire missile. Will not accept surrender. Might be doing a little too much damage to them, but it might be fine because it's like they're going to be suffocating there pretty bad because of the fires, I guess. Gotcha. Probably only need a level 1 hack there, but whatever. Ooh, and a fire. Oh, I did too much damage. Oops. Ah, one shot too many. Oh well. It's pretty easy to do that with this setup, I guess. Alright, so we're just gonna go around that way in case there's one more store to buy. I don't know. I guess we could upgrade this to a burst laser 2 or something. Could upgrade this to a heavy 2. Yeah, you like how I've been hacking O2? Well, it's because this ship, it doesn't have mind control, so if I'm in crew kill, I gotta do something, you know? Get suckered into O2 hacks on the Fed ships, I guess. Fleishy and Valeria. Do I want a fancy power bar? What's my power at? So I'm still, what is that? That's at the 25, so it's 10 more scrap for a power bar that I could kind of use, I guess. I don't usually buy these guys. Whatever, I don't really want them. I don't want more zones on my ship. I got enough. So I get 3 more, right? Yeah, I get 3 more before the exit. So I'll do distress, this one, this one. Oh, but I swapped the burst laser 2 for a flak? Absolutely not. I'd swap the flak for burst laser 2 eventually. Investigate. Oh, crap. I wasn't doing it. Ah, look at that. Man, look at me. I haven't failed that one in... I can't even remember the last time I failed that one. That's epic. This is very momentous for the fourth cycle here. It's totally because it's like celebration run here. I got the pre-igniter, you know. That's just like epic stream fail, right? Yeah, was it 7? Honestly, the reason I clicked it really fast there was because I wanted it to fail or just be lucky that I got it right, because I didn't feel like I deserved to, you know, get carried through by chat or the video on that one. Because it was like, you know, that was my mistake there, just rushing through it, not paying attention. I should have known when it was like the click through on the multi-click through, also on the distress and a slug zone. That's like, because that's one thing I've always loved slug sectors, and one of the reasons why is because stuff like that I'm really good about it, and I'm usually very meticulous about my moon counting. So it feels like really appropriate to mess it up on number 112 here. So I'm kind of okay with it. Yeah, you stare at it on the screen. Oh, here, this one's fun. We can do, this one gets us a bribe, right? Or sometimes gets you a bribe. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. I think I'm going to do a different event, actually. That one I think just gets you the fight, I guess. I'm just going to weapons hack here, it's fine. And like waste my battery early on for no reason. Oh, also I have a pre-igniter. What am I doing here? I'm just like so thrown off by messing up that event. Hey, fire's an oxygen room. Fire's in the weapons room. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you're done, right? Yeah. Really comes down to just the oxygen thing doing its job now. Which feels kind of unlikely. Although maybe they'll just be busy enough fighting fires for ages that they can't like actually deal with it well. And the fact that it's like through the double hack doors really helps it out here, which is kind of why I still shot it. I almost scared him off. Yeah, I was realizing that after I hit the blue option. I was like, wait a second, this isn't the right event. It was like the text was wrong. I'm just gonna mess up multiple events in a row here, I guess. That's kind of my goal. Now they mess up the moons. I just gotta pick the wrong options at every event. Pretty sure I got the crew kill here, right? Yeah, they're not getting anywhere fast enough. Alright, that worked out. Got lucky with not getting the fight avoid there. And double rewards. Nice. So, minor redemption. Never punish. I know, right? That's not true, though. I've been punished before. We don't need Lauren. I'm sorry. Although I feel like we had Lauren, the same model before, that came in and like saved a run, right? Oh no, that was Elizabeth. Alright. Mind control. This thing's annoying. I guess I should probably get 3 shields soon. These stupid ships. All their little rooms. Alright, let me just do this thing. I guess we can just break their evasion entirely if we do that. Oh, I don't have 100% evasion, do I? Because you are... Well, you're going to be slow, whatever. Oh, nice. Mind control ended. There you go. Man it, so I have my evasion. Pull the Zoltan through it. Oops. I guess I timed this poorly. Oh, whatever. Where are you, missile? There we go. No. Sorry. Not good enough. I've got a princess rock on board. I don't need, like, your peasant rock. Alright, that's something to sell, plus a lot of scrap. What do we got? Rebel Stronghold! Hey! Look at that. Not gonna even look at the event sector. Not a chance. Well, there's more stores. I'm low on drone parts. I could use a store. Right. There's only there's 1 to 2 here. There's 2 stores guaranteed at abandoned. But Rebel Stronghold is so good, especially when you don't really need stores. It's so much scrap. Alright, we gotta do that, right? That's just like too obvious. Or should we just like throw around? I mean, that's probably fine for now. Yeah, no, Lanius bombers are terrible. I definitely avoid fighting going to Lanius sectors. I mean, late game, there are times I'll go, like, if I have a really strong ship who, like, I have hacking, cloaking, mind control, and strong weapons and good crew, like, I'll go to an abandoned sector over an uncharted sector. But, you know, I'm not looking to go there. Yeah, I mean, I think... Hey, look at this. This is so good. Find this immediately. Get the delay. Wow. But to just like let it sit at this beautiful image for a moment and talk about something else. I think like the fear of Lanius bombers is slightly overstated because they're totally handleable and not a big deal if you have the right setup. Like, Lanius borders are really bad for some ships, but for other ships it's not a big deal. Like, sometimes you have Lanius or you've got Mantis and stuff and you just, you know, beat them down fast. It's not a big deal. If you have mind control, like, their mind control doesn't matter. You can just counter it easily. You know, if you have cloaking and hacking, you can cloak, you know, because they can have flak weapons, which can be gross and stuff too. So it's like, they're not always so bad, and you can totally crew kill them with weapons and stuff. And they're still like lucrative sectors, so I do think there's times they're better to go, but like, you have to be like pretty stacked and prepared to deal with the bombers for sure if you're like choosing it over some other kind of sector. So anyways, we're gonna look around, since obviously we're stopping to chat. Hello, what is this? It's the flagship. How does this get here? We better kill it. I'm gonna try and do it without hacking. Hey, double fires in the missile room. That works out. They're like, we should board the artillery. That's the most vital system on the ship. We know it. But not on my ship. Oop. Fire their 3 shots. It's a good thing I went up those shield levels. So here it doesn't matter if you crew kill them or not. It's the same reward, so I'm not going to bother doing anything like that. We just get rid of them. What do we get? A hull beam. Cool. 62 scrap, 5 of each resource. You always get 5 of each resource. Double fleet delay, high scrap, weapon. Hull beam's a really good weapon. I probably won't use it. I might use it. There's a chance. There is a chance we'll use it for flagship. I'm not going to equip it until then for sure. But I might hold on to it and use it for flagship. I'm not going to rule that out. Does a lot of damage to flagship. Yeah, it's like with the pre-igniter also makes a difference, I think, because, you know, it's not that much slower, but, you know, it's definitely slows the volley a little bit more. But with the pre-igniter, it like doesn't really matter, and that's just like a huge damage swipe on the flagship. On the first, you know, just fast volley, it's like half of its health on its own right there. So that's definitely a consideration. We'll see. You got stuff to sell, so I can still like spend some upgrades a little bit here. No, we don't need to do that. I'm just hunting for the store, which is why I'm going to all these empty jumps, even though I already found the flagship construction event. Send away party, and it's empty. Hey, there's a store. Probably just go to it right away, because I don't really want to go to these hazards. Got some stuff to sell. Not a whole lot of stuff to buy. Stealth weapons. I could go stealth weapons. Just really, just lay it on. I mean, sell that. I mean, stealth weapons is kind of fun. Second hull beam. That's true, too. Just, like, decimate. But no. We're not doing that. Find stealth weapons. Why not? Can totally do it on this run. This is like the run to do it on. I mean, I'll probably sell scanners for a reloader, because reloader and stealth weapons go hand in hand. Yeah, I haven't gone stealth weapons in a while either. Like, honestly, I don't want to make it seem like stealth weapons is a total meme, because it is a legitimate like choice at times. Usually what happens more is if you find a free one, you can build into it, and it can be worthwhile more than chasing it. I totally had one come in super clutch in Sector 8 at a store one time, and I was like feeling real sketchy about the flagship, and it made it like so much easier because I had like ion charger and stuff or something. I can't remember. Good on drone parts. I'm repaired enough. Could sell scanners to buy scanners. Oh, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I don't need to go up to cloaking 3 yet. It makes it more likely we can get a flawless flagship for sure. Alright, advance. Fire beam, beam 2. I think that's it. I mean, that's 5 drone power. They might have more somewhere. Yeah, the running, we're just gonna do evasion hack. I'm not gonna bother trying to do fancy crew kills here. A lot of misses, jeez. Oh, and we took your bomb offline right as it was firing too. Alright, I think I got their weapons offline pretty solidly there. Let me just shoot at them now. .44 scrap. Ooh. Let's do it. I can't risk crew on this event, right? Can't risk my Ariadne piloting. Although it's like, honestly, I kind of hate this option because it's worse in most ways. Because there's only 1 in 5 chance of losing crew this way. Usually I would, like if I didn't do this here, I totally would just risk a crew member here. Even though I don't need a weapon, I guess. Maybe I wouldn't since I don't need a weapon. But, you know, they want to give us a weapon. I could do the shenanigans where you, like, pre-ignite the charge weapon. But I'm not really going to bother with that. Although I am going to, like... I don't need shields. Well, I guess I got one shield. Because if these aren't powered, then they won't be pre-ignited when I jump. Yeah, sometimes being able to break cloaking is nice. But there, like, if you, that's why I kind of say, like, you can build into stealth weapons or just plan around having that strategy. Yeah, normally it only gives one on the charge. If you fully charge it and then in the pause, you know, while you're paused, depower it, so it still, like, looks fully charged but doesn't have power, and then jump, it'll retain its, like, full charge and you can just power it back on. So it's, like, kind of borderline exploity. I don't really do it. But it usually, like, on this, like, it's just kind of win more usually, so it's rarely impactful. I'd be fine using it in a situation like this where it doesn't really matter because I'm overpowered. But if it was, like, gonna impact a run possibly, I wouldn't do it because I feel like it's kind of a little exploity, but not terribly. I'm gonna do evasion hack here, I think. If I held onto that defense scrambler, you know, help me out, right? Oh, my flak got there first, but didn't miss anyways. So I'm just gonna take out their shields mostly first. Been kind of doing this, obviously, like, since I can just cloak their first volley anyways, like, get their defenses down with the hack, and then it's pretty easy to just finish them off. That's a bad surrender. So I'm definitely going to want to go up to, like, level 3 cloaking for flagship too. Really take advantage of this. Just trying to, like, not waste a ton of jumps. I'll probably end up wasting some jumps, right? I mean, I can take, like, 7 into Nebula still. I doubt I'm going to get all of them in, but that's fine. I mean, I guess I can just, like, go to this then. Because I'm going to avoid most of these. I mean, that's a nothing jump. That's a score point, I guess. Long range scanners. Alright, 53 scrap. That's something. Me, am I looking for? I know, it's like I still want it. With pre-ignite or anything, I'm like, I still want a reloader. I'm a little sad I don't have one. What am I doing? I'm hacking something. Evasion, whatever. Gotcha. I just love getting the guys in the one volley. Something very satisfying about it. And I'm just like, nah, I don't even really want you to, like, shoot at me. I'll be honest. No. Kill him within the cloak. Oh, I gotta thank Mace Jando and Echo HD both for the follows. Thank you guys. I was only 10 minutes late on that one. Usually I'm like an hour and a half late. I really gotta like get notifications working on this. Alright. Sure. It's too late. Yeah. Alright, Ion Storm. Might as well buy that, right? What is this? 18. Don't really want to spend that much scrap. You guys have that to sell if there's like a reloader store, right? Just really make the nebula easy on me here. I'm not gonna even count, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, you're saying you're doing some ship designs. That's right. They're not radical enough. Yeah, I mean, it gets tricky to like actually be that creative with it, I think. Deceptively tricky in some ways. Let's see. Alright. Put it in scrap. Yeah, are you gonna share with the class your designs at some point, or are you gonna just keep them to your like little badger den? Because I'm definitely curious to see them. Be judgmental, every FTL player likes being judgmental. It's a lot of mantis on your ship here. It's like, ugh. Glad I'm not boarding you. Man, you still have 2 shields up. That's kind of nutty. They must have. I think they must have had a buffer or something. I mean, I didn't count, but it feels that way. Oh, I just realized that I'm going to take damage, aren't I? Can I vent you fast enough? Mic drop just in time. Yeah, no surrender. You just die. So you need to shoot your weapons. More metal squad. I mean, whatever. I'm down with, obviously you've seen how I name the ships in my run. And I think it's fun sometimes to just do something that's like a little cheeky, obvious in a way. Yeah, I mean, it's never really predictable in that, like, you can, like, actually be sure. There's definitely things you could do FTL bingo and, like, you could do decent. Like, oh, you found a free flak 1, but you could also go 20 runs in a row and not hitting it. 2 missiles for 2 drone parts. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to use our missiles. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, it's definitely more unusual to have a late game that's like really wild, but it totally happens. I mean, also like when you're learning the game, I think there's a lot more variability in it. versus like when you get good at it, you know, like my late games are probably way more consistent than a lot of players, um, which would make sense. See, this is shit right in my control. I would crew kill them so fast with a pre-igniter, but whatever. I don't have my control. It's okay. And then what gets really different is the really bad runs, and those end up being the most interesting, like when you get to a higher level of play, because the really bad runs will have like the weirdest stuff or the most interesting strategies that like have to be utilized to really still win. Alright. That's taken care of. Alright, so you just got one more jump, and then we're going to Sector 7. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a game too. I think a lot of people like go to and come back to a number of times. I mean, I definitely did because like I've played this game on and off since like less than a year after it came out, about a year after it came out. But until like a year and a half ago, at this point, I guess I'd worked up to like 200 hours in the game, and I was like playing it a number of times through the years and just like really enjoying it, and be able to come back to it. And then like I kept getting a little bit better over time. And then when I came back to it that last time, then I got like sucked into the high level play, which I thought would be really boring and micro heavy, and it totally is to some people. But I found it like crazy addicting. So, you know, let's see. Yeah, we just got the exit. All right. Yeah, Into the Breach is a great game. There's definitely people who love both games and people who don't like one or the other. Because there's a lot of crossover in them, but there's definitely some pretty distinct differences. Like Into the Breach is much more solvable, and not quite as variable, I don't think. But I also haven't spent as much time with it, so I'm not sure. But I still got good value out of it. I enjoyed it for sure. All right, so mostly we just rush to the base, maybe check a couple jumps for stores. We'll probably do that, but not right away. Maybe we'll just do RD for fun or something. Figure it out. It doesn't really matter. We're pretty baller at this point. But I'm gonna take a break here for just a quick minute, grab a fresh drink and stuff, and then we'll finish up this run. Hey Ray, great timing. You got here just for Sector 8. I'll let you take a look at my my inventory while I BRB real quick. All right, thanks for bearing with me there. Oh, and thank you, Torp, for the follow. All right. Yeah, so this is the live world record. Previously, Hollisheim set it at 92, which was doing no pause, which is insane. So that's still the current no pause record, and he got that earlier this year, I believe, or at the very end of last year. And before that, it was 80 for about 3 years. So it's pretty insane, I gotta say. Not when I set out on this streak, I was not aiming for the world record, I gotta say. But I'm pretty happy to be here. It's been a great ride. Alright, investigate the battlefield. Hey, a ship, a mantis ship. Pretty rare to find mantis ships, Sector 8. It's like pretty rare, I feel like, to find ships that aren't rebel ships or auto ships, Sector 8. But it definitely happens. Yeah, let's just do evasion. So much power. What do I do with it? Too much power. I need to buy shields or something. Look how it looks like I'm hacking the teleporter though. Alright, where are you going? Ready to be judgmental. I mean, I'm always ready to be judgmental somewhat. You know. But probably not like that judgmental, let's be honest. Yeah, I mean, normal is easy's a tough game, and when you're learning it. And also it's like, I totally get having games that you want to like just chill and play, or games you want to play hardcore. Like, I definitely have games I do not aim to min-max whatsoever to the level I do FTL. Like, if I played every game to that level, I'd go insane. I'm just gonna cloak now. Pre-cloak their missile. Alright, the nice thing with stealth weapons, it's like, okay, I can just run around with my pilot now, doesn't matter. Kill them. All right. But yeah, I mean, also the thing is, like, yeah, if you want to make it a goal, like, I'm pretty confident almost anyone can definitely beat hard if they want to like put in the time to like learn, because there's like tons of resources out in the community and players who are like can be helpful, and you can pause like crazy. So it's like no matter how much you get like overwhelmed, or if you have like, you know, ability issues or something, FTL is definitely like a kind of friendly game in that way, where you can really play it slow if you want to. Blue Flame, Rapid Fire, Nightcrawler, Mechanical Rhythm. Mechanical Rhythm, that's fun. Basic Laser, Charge Ion, Beams. What's with a Scrap Recovery Arm though? Don't start a ship with Scrap Recovery Arm. Who are you? At least I don't see anything with a hacking stun. So that's good. 4-slot ship with mini beam. It's like I'm on board with that one. Oh, no shields on that ship too. That's pretty cool. 1 rapid fire. That's like my kind of ship. And, you know, small bomb life form scanner. Got to chase that life form scanner blue option. Yeah, I can get behind those ships. I mean, I got to look at them closer to really think about it, but you know, I'm definitely on board with the one that has no shields to start. Let's see. It's like I like rushing up to the base, but I think I'm okay going to this one. Coming up behind. Let's see. Yeah, for events, there's like you can figure out the odds. It's still like I don't know what it's gonna be sometimes where it's like, oh well, this is a 1 out of 4, 50-50 or whatever it is. Um, so here we attack. Like this event like has different kinds of rewards, and it's like I don't know what they're gonna be, and you could get a bonus thing, you might not. Um, but I know like it has those options for its rewards. All right, what am I doing here? Man, why can't I have level 3 piloting? What's that about? Actually, I don't know why I did a level 3 piloting hack when I was going to break it right away. It doesn't really matter. A lot of these things I'm doing right now don't totally matter. Like I can cloak here, I don't have to cloak here, I can do whatever I want. Just kind of styling around on this momentous run here. So yeah, for anyone who's jumped in late, beyond also just like pushing the world record, which is exciting each time. Run 112 also marks the end of the 4th cycle, which means I'll have gone through all of the ships 4 times. Because I do them all like in a random, all the ships, but in a random order without repeating them until I get through all 28 and then start over again. So I'll be the first person to do it 4 times. Right now, only me and 1 other person have done it 3 times. So that's definitely like a really cool milestone. They got a whole mess of stuff here. Jeez. Still didn't get you, G. I think it's because some extra lasers hit the shields there. Broke the system at least, though. And this is looking pretty solid, I think. No. 62. I guess I haven't seen that. That could be a store still. Often I jump to the repair to just like beef up my drone parts, but honestly 9 is plenty. I have to mess up the hack a lot of times to need more drone parts than that. Alright, so we'll just keep doing the evasion hacks here. Ooh, ion intruder drone, that's no fun. I don't want to do that. Whoops, I hit that late, jeez. Alright then, I'm just gonna do this all into shields then. Instead, hit the hack. Oh, that was an ion intruder, just a boarding drone. Alright, send you over there. I guess I could have bought one of those Sultans, would have been better than no one. I thought I was going to get another free crew member. I think we got this done pretty good. Alright, 52. Man, we made a lot of scrap this sector. Yeah, I'll take one more fight still too. Let's see. There's not really any Dracula. There's not really any rules about like FTL win streaks. Everyone has like their own little variations they do on it. Like, there's people who don't do it in a random order, or they change the way they do each order. And it's kind of like there's so few people that are really doing them, and like it's such a small community. It's kind of just like, everyone does it the way they like it, and just I think people try to be open about the way they do it. And if someone wants to be like, well, that doesn't count for whatever weird reason, like, that's on them. People can kind of like make their own choices. Like I haven't streamed every single run of this. I didn't start streaming until my 67th run, so I had 66 wins already. So at this point, I've streamed a decent number of runs, like 50 something, or somewhere around there. But like, if someone wanted to be like, oh well, yours doesn't count because it wasn't all streamed, like, that's fine if that's what they think about it. Because it's like, I can't do anything about that. And there's not really any like official verification or rules, because there's just not enough people doing it to like divide up the community anymore. That's our shields down. Might as well just pre-cloak. Will last more than long enough. Yeah, 112 landing SB runs in a row. That's the thing too. Yeah, if you didn't do, I think doing all the ships, like kind of without repeating, is something that I'm not really sure if there's anyone doing win streaks that aren't really something around that, unless they're doing like, I know Burrito's kind of done like stealth B win streaks, because that's kind of a crazy thing, being the worst ship. But I'm not sure. I mean, there's probably somebody who's done win streaks that are just like whatever ship is next. It doesn't matter if they're repeat or not. Yeah, I don't think he did 28, but I think he did like, he may have done like 20 or 22 or 18, or I'm not really sure actually. 12 something. It was definitely double digits, which is in its own like impressive. I mean, should we just like max out Hardy? Is that how we want to do this? How much power do I need? So much scrap, I can't keep track of this. Well, whatever, yeah, let's max out Hardy, it's fun. We can get away without a weapons buffer, right? That's 4. I mean, we don't really need more power. Could use that, I guess. Yeah, who needs a weapons buffer? It'll be fine. I'd usually be best to just have the empty power bar there, so it's like if they take damage, it doesn't go down immediately. Is definitely like a more ideal play, but it doesn't super matter at this point. We're pretty overpowered, pretty stacked here. Let's see. All right. Anything else to do here? I don't think so. So yeah, we go there. If it's a weapons hack, there's a chance I'll jump away and jump back. Any other hack, I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe, we'll see. Sensors hack. Alright, definitely not concerned about sensors hack. Probably the best one they could do to me. So here, how I do this, even though I have the pre-igniter, I still hack shields, just because shields hacks on the flagship are just like stupid good. Such a good room to hack. And I'm not really going to delay my volley very much. I'm going to just delay a tiny bit so it can start running. But I'm not going to like make it take down any shield bubbles. I'm just going to shoot right into it. Because their evasion sucks. I mean, it's 20%. That made it look even worse than it is, honestly. Alright, here's stealth weapons coming in clutch, right? Ah, no, can't miss their cloaking. Gotta stop him from cloaking again. Don't want to extend this fight at all. beam's gonna go off in a moment, and then that'll be about it, right? Yep. Alright, so that's phase one. So I'll probably just go there, get some extra scrap, why not? Right, there's nowhere else we can really go. I'm curious, I don't know if anyone knows this. If, can you get a free item? Because it's like, usually for most events and bribes, there's always that small chance at a free item. I'm curious if we can get a free item from the repair events. Oh yeah, farb scrap. Yeah, I've never gotten a free item from a repair beacon that I can think of. Yeah, I wonder if that's kind of a different kind of reward, so it can't work that way. Alright, buy engines here, I guess. Seems like a smart play. Something, I don't know, whatever. Back to the base. You always do kidnap strats. Yeah, I've definitely got from different phases of the flagship. I had the flagship drop a reloader once when I had like pre-igniter with double reloader already and I had to like leave it behind. It made me really sad. I felt like it was just being mean to me. And I also had to give me like a pike beam once when I was like using fire beams on it. And I felt like it was just like asking me to stop. You think the reward is fake except for the scrap range? Yeah, so that makes sense. So it's like I never expected to get one, and I just kind of had that realization for a moment there. Right, so they got drones now. We don't care about drones now. So I'm just gonna do the same thing here pretty much, except I'm gonna shoot missiles maybe earlier. Maybe not at all still actually, because we have the stealth weapons. Oxygen. Alright, I can probably just kill them before that does 2 damage, so that's fine. Crew kills here. Alright, so they're firing a weapon for like the first time. There's the missiles. Cloak it. Party's gonna go off really soon. I was saying just shoot here, I guess, repeatedly to get additional crew killing. Oh man, you still almost got that, I guess. It's kind of close. Had a lot of misses. Forget what I know the evasion is higher. I can't remember what it is though. I probably shouldn't vent my whole ship considering it's only level 1 oxygen. I think they get up to, I mean, it's at least 25. It might be 30 there. I think it's just 25 though, and then like 30, 35 in the last phase. I can never remember after the first one. All I know is it's bad, and it's just the two engine power in the first phase. All right, 49. Buy sensors or a power bar or med bay. All kind of crappy. Whatever. Buy a power bar. It's a longer fight, less micro. That I already didn't really have to do very much. So here we do this. It's like, by setting up where we jump away from the base and chase after them, we can like take their crew and jump back to the base if we got overwhelmed with the boarding. I don't think that's going to happen. No, they still have 8 crew. That's pretty good, right? And we don't have a good counter for mind control because it's bed ship. Alright, so that was decent, right? Because how many shots is this? 10? So yeah, I only had like 2 misses, I think. I think we did like 8 or so. Looks like. Black, alright. Shields. Oh, they're gonna break my sensors. Oops. I did that. I should have learned from that mistake before, you'd think, right? So there goes my flawless flagship. I'm gonna take 1 damage from my sensors breaking. That's gonna be it, right? There's a good chance that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna do it right there. But whatever, that's fine. I'm just kind of ignoring them for the most part because I'd rather just kill them at this point. Alrighty, GG's. There it is. Yeah, 1 damage from letting my sensors break from just not paying attention. Pro strats. Alright, so yeah, there it is. Thanks to the valiant effort of the city. Pigeon, Hawk, Squirrel, Malat, Envoy, and Ariadne. 112, 4 cycles. New world record. Alright. $61.24. Wow, that's a really high score for me, honestly. Definitely doing a bit of styling there. And look, I even showed Badger up. I went higher than this score he predicted for once. That's pretty exciting. I don't know if that's even my high score for this ship, though. It might be. The 1 damage was due to the moon's air. Yeah, that's karma for that. So yeah, that's gonna be cycle 5 coming up. I'm not gonna start that until probably next Monday. There's a tiny chance that, you know, I'll do a stream before then, but I've got kind of a busier week. Some family coming to visit and stuff, so I'll probably just be off and plan to be on Monday, Tuesday, and do the first run of that. But yeah, 46, 107, 29.3. I mean, part of that, you have to remember, I had Rebel Stronghold Sector 7, so I got extra jumps out of that, even though I kind of wasted 1. And then I had a really good Sector 8. I made a lot of scrap Sector 8, I feel like. And then just like solid run overall. Did a lot of crew killing for the ship that doesn't usually crew kill. I like how we got like Lanius and Crystal ships and Fetch ships. Is that the second time I've done it on stream? Yeah, 4660. That's more like it. But yes, I'll do the random, of course, this time and see what we're going to start out cycle 5 with. See if we can get anywhere on it, or if we'll just like start out somewhere rough. But first, let me throw that up in my stats here. So yeah, for people who are new to the stream or who haven't heard, I've got my stats in my profile if you want to take a look. So it's got over 200 runs recorded in it now. And I've also got some tier lists for like weapons and ships and those things, and a link to my YouTube where I upload all my runs now. So definitely check that out if that's something you're interested in. Alright, 46. So actually that's less ships than our Fed A, which is 49. But instead of 94 jumps, 107 jumps. And like over 300 more scrap. 61.24. Alright, 46, 107, 2093, 61.24. Fed B. So let's see, that puts that one up to 6-1. And yeah, that's a new high score for Fed B in my stats. That's pretty cool. So I didn't have a 6K score on that one yet. It was at 59.59. So Let's get another 6K score ship. I mean, that's definitely something, if I like aim to do that, I could farm those out, but, you know, I have limited time I invest into FTL. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what run number 113, first to the 5th cycle is going to be. So, whatever it is, it is. Wow, look at that. What a ship to start out with, Crystal B. Well, so there's a very high chance, I'd say, that we're going to go with at least one run. That's a win in the Cycle 5. You know, nothing's guaranteed, but this is a good ship for it, that's for sure. Definitely a very strong ship. I feel like I did it not that long ago. Like in the last 10 or 12 runs, I'm almost positive. Possibly like even way less. But whatever, you know, fun ship, usually. Maybe it's the kind of ship we could possibly do in a one-shot also. So, you know, maybe we'll see on Monday, see if we can just bang it out in one go. And jump into the next one the next day or something. But yeah, so thanks everyone for coming out, supporting the stream. It was exciting stream tonight. Some fun stuff, I think. Fun run. Yeah, I feel like it was like 2 weeks ago. It was really recent. But yeah, so check out the links in my profile, all those things. Give me a follow. And hope you all have a great week, great weekend, if I'm not on before then. And let's see if someone else is doing some FTL. Oh yeah, here, we've jumped in on this on a Ryan stream before, so let's go check him out again, see how he's doing. Looks like he's got a pretty vintage ship, so it looks pretty exciting. Thanks, Ray. Hope you have a good day. Glad you were able to catch the end of it there. Alright, catch you all next time.